Hey guys, Dr. Atkin here. So with virtual school happening now, our kids are now stuck on computers all day long, and there's been all kinds of questions I've been getting from parents as far as what their computer setup should look like. And so I decided to record a quick little video to show you kind of some of the problems that we ran into here at the house and what we did to fix them. So Leah, my 8-year-old, is going to be our helpful assistant here today. So when you're looking at the proper setup of a desk and how to sit, so just in general, there's a bunch of 90-degree angles that you should focus on. So first of all, your feet need to be squarely on the ground. So your ankles should be at a 90-degree angle. Your knees should be at a 90-degree angle. In fact, if anything, your knees should be slightly higher rather than lower, because you don't want that chair digging into the back of your legs. That's going to cause, bad blood circulation and some cramps in the legs and just soreness. That's why people are always bringing their legs up to, sit cross-legged. You want your elbows at a 90-degree angle as much as you can at that desk, and you want your head looking straight forward. If you're sitting in this position fairly straight forward, that's pretty much where you want to be. So lo and behold, I come walking in one day, my kids are starting virtual school, and I look at them and their posture is horrible. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm a chiropractor here, guys. You aren't allowed to look like that. So we had to get to work and start figuring some things out. So first of all, you can see on a normal chair, no child's legs are actually going to reach the floor. And we went around looking for, different chairs and some Tinkerbell and play chairs and things like that. And we couldn't find anything that was actually the right height. And so rather than bringing the chair down, we had to bring the floor up, meaning I had to find something that she could rest her feet on. So we've got a different, step stool for her sister, who's a little bit taller, but we found that this kind of flattened down piano bench here was something that worked just right for Leah. So now you can see as her feet rest on it, there's a little space underneath her knees. Her feet are able to go straight onto the ground. So, find something that's going to bring that floor up, or find a chair that's going to go down. As far as the table goes, we found this folding table ended up being the best because we could put it at its lowest height, and that's about as close as we could get. So I'm going to move this right over here, and Leah, let's scooch you right on in. So now you can see she's able to sit here. As she puts her hands up on the table, you can see that she's got a little bit of a bend in the elbows. The table's a little bit higher than it should be, but it was the best that we can do. And so you can see as she's typing on her laptop there, she's able to reach that fairly easily. Now, the other problem is that when you're working on a laptop, if your hands are down where they should be down here, then that means your head's looking straight down, and that's a problem with your neck. Now, if you raise the laptop up, then all of a sudden, your hands have to be all the way up here. So there's no such thing as working on a laptop in a good posture-friendly situation. So then we thought, okay, well, we've got to raise it up. You can see what we did for her sister here. And so we found, we had these boxes sitting in the garage. I don't even know what's in these boxes at this point, probably some old storage, but you can see as we put the laptop up there, now her head's able to look straight forward. Obviously, I don't want her reaching all the way over there trying to type on the keyboard, right? So we put a little USB, keyboard that we had on one of our other computers, and now she's able to type. You can see as we keep having her sit up. In fact, if she was on a stool that didn't have a back, then she'd never be able to slouch back. But now she's able to look straight forward. Arms are at a good height. She can shift the keyboard out of the way to take some notes on there. So guys, it's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than it used to be. So those are some things I want you to focus on. Height of the laptop, height of the hands, make sure that their feet can reach the ground, and that way when they're off and working and doing their school thing and they kind of get off in the zone, as we call it, they're able to maintain good posture without really needing to think about it. So I'd love to see what you guys are doing there at home. Hit reply to this email, send me a picture of what yours looks like. Certainly if you want some ideas, I'd love to kind of send a couple of these pictures out in the future to give some other parents an idea of what you're doing as well too. So until next time, have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon.